You guys have a pretty strong friendship. What's your secret? Asks Gordon Collin 93.
We didn't see each other for 20 years.
Yeah. We were not together to rub each other the wrong way.
Yes, exactly.
You can't rub each other the wrong way if you're not around.
And
Not
now
there
we
to
have
rub each other.
reached that adult maturity where we won't tell each other how we're really feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We
and
don't
it can just
overshare.
be a good,
We can just rub each other until
And then
we're tired.
and then leave.
And then
That part.
see you in 20 more
Yep.
years.
100.
No, I don't know.
No,
No, we've seen each other. I don't know. What's
The secret is,
A great
I
origin
respect
story.
you both. A great origin
that too.
story, yeah.
Yeah,
Because of that.
I'll say with us in particular, it's the origin story. Like,
Yeah.
we cannot... The time we had on Ned's is forever. It's forever a part of us. And I love being around you guys because, fuck, you're the only people who really get this part of my life.
Yeah, share that
Nobody
experience.
else understands this particular thing
Yep.
Yeah.
that we carry.
Yeah.
And so it's
Yeah.
so cool being around each other with that.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like, the burdens leave my mind. Like, anxieties and thoughts leave me. Like, when I can just be here with you two, it really is like this form of play, and it's not it's really like this natural thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a great origin story. The other thing I'll say about like what's your secret to good friendship is you can't force a good friendship. Friendships are built over time, but also by just something that's unspoken and unforced and untaught. It's just like a reciprocal energy that you feel when you're around each other. With any of my close friends, I can go years without seeing somebody, but my close friends, there is no secret. They're just my friends. They're my people. I know because I feel it when I'm around them. Oh, I feel safe. I feel free.
Yeah.
I feel free to be silly. I feel free to be serious. Like
Yeah.
all those things. Like there's like a inherent safety or trust or openness that you just gotta like sense into.
Yeah. Yeah, and we share a bond, man, and one that's just beautiful because we got a chance to be vulnerable with each other in a certain way where it's like, okay, we know we're each getting sent out there to make fools of ourselves, you know, and it's this non-judgmental kind of energy that happened in our formative years, and
Yeah.
I'll always feel that.
And we were all
Yeah,
given
that's so true.
permission, like at the same time, to do this thing for the first time, and
Yeah.
Cheering each other on as we-
showing ourselves to one another. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I think you're right about that. I think in whatever context, like Ned's, we really saw each other. Like
yeah.
we were in an environment that required it.
Yeah.
And I think in any circumstance, like when you really see someone, no matter how long time goes by, like you know something about, you know them, you kind of know some core part of them.
Yeah.
So this happens for people at like music festivals and shit too, is like you go through something to get, you like meet someone and then you see them on a very vulnerable, open, intimate, raw, kind of like naked level.
Yeah.
And that really creates kind of a lasting bond, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I love that question.
So honest, that was a great question.
You got one, Daniel? I can find one.
Oh, did Cookie end up with Lisa? That's a question to me.
Yeah.
No, Cookie did not end up with Lisa. Okay, well, maybe in some future fan fiction universe. Yes, right about that reason. But no, Rachel Sibner, the character who played Lisa, she's such an awesome person. She found a beautiful man who stole her heart, Greg. They're now married, and she has a beautiful daughter named Emma. She's just so great.
Wow.
But yeah,
Well, and it is so rare for like even the characters. It's so rare for your middle school. It's just
Stalker
not
to-
to be who you end up with. People ask me often when talking about the show, like, do you think Ned and Mose ended up together? And it's like, no,
highly doubt it. Yeah,
no.
it's not the way the
That
odds
was a
work. Yeah.
first love kind
First
of deal.
love.
You know what I mean? Big
Yeah.
deal.
Big deal.
Not usually your last deal.
Yeah,
Not
no.
usually your last deal. Just like us in real life.
I mean,
Okay, from Little Umbies. Did Devon like Christian Serratos in real life? Here's what I'll say about
something.
that time.
Go
Here's
ahead.
what I'll say about that time. We were all just, we were at that time on the show. We were just at that time where the hormones are just flooding our systems. I think the liking was just this amorphous energy moving around the set amongst many of
You
us.
like things, yeah.
There was some liking of Christian, there was liking of Lindsey, some liking of Carly liking Christian, like you guys fight. Like there was just guys, we were kids working together all the time. In the same way that liking is going around your schools, same way on our set. Yes, I liked Christian. Okay.
I told Theo and Rob that I liked them both before you called me.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, you kind of have to.
And it created problems.
So many
It's a numbers
issues.
game, guys. You got to get your
You know
numbers
what I
up.
mean?
You got to get your numbers
And it was
up.
the same with me when we were just experiencing so much love that you didn't really know where to put it or which one belonged where. It just kind of like
It was on everybody.
bursting. Yeah, it was great.
If it was the 60s, we all just would have formed like a family.
Yep.
Because
Wow.
Theo liked you, Rob liked you.
Hey.
Well, she was curvy, right? Everybody likes curves.
Had them yams. You know what I mean?
Damn,
Everything's a yam.
Wow.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
All right, let me just take it to a place of hate for 1 second. Why do you show your feet off so much? Because I'm proud of them and I have them.
That's real.
No, I love this. Like, why do you show them? Only do foot fetishers say, why do you show them off? She has feet and she's barefoot.
That person has a foot fetish.
The thing
That's
is,
what I mean.
I have
You're
more
not
of a-
showing them off. You like to be barefoot.
I love being barefoot. Anytime I could be barefoot, I could be walking outside, I'd be walking upstairs. It just entered your fucking house, especially since you take shoes off usually before you go into somebody's house. Barefoot is just the way. I get really hot too, and so I got to keep my hands and my feet like cool or able to whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm always barefoot just because.
I know a lot of people have this like grounding thing with being barefoot.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of what it is.
Yeah, I work, there's like artists, like musicians who are barefoot on stage because it keeps them grounded. I worked with an actor named Thomas Jane, who's really great. And he was barefoot, like we were shooting at 3 a.m. in Buffalo, like in the winter, it was cold as fuck. And he's just like, if I'm not filming, I'm barefoot. So just on the street in Buffalo at night, it was cold, barefoot, but it's like a grounding thing. It's just some human
that's
thing.
crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, I knew the grounding thing, but in the cold, holy shit.
I know. Yeah, it was to another level.
Yeah.
But for people who don't have the kink, it's just called being barefoot.
Yeah.
Why are you showing them things
Oh
off?
gosh, put those away.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
You're so removed. So this guy says, do you miss Cowboy Cookie? And he sent him singing the song. Cowboy Cookie, yippee, yippee, yeehaw. I don't miss Cowboy Cookie, but I had a great time.
Wait, what's the whole song? Can you sing it?
Cowboy Cookie, the ladies really love him. Cowboy Cookie, the best you ever saw. Cowboy Cookie, the bullies, they don't scare him. Cowboy Cookie, yippee, yippee, yeehaw. Yes, I remember all the lyrics.
That's our next TikTok.
I'm in love with you.
Perfect. I was the first Old Town Road before Lil Nas X.
Hey, right.
First little cowboy
Wow.
doing his thing.
Wow.
Yeehaw. More.
What's the way?
What's the way?
What's the way?
Show them the way.
What's the way?
Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Learn how to hear. Learn how to hear your inner guidance system, known as your intuition. Some might say it's your ancestors whispering to you. Whatever that is, there's many kind of things we listen to inside ourselves, and the way is listening to your inner guidance system. That's
real.
That's the way.
Is it possible to make a spin-off version of Ned's without permission?
So look, like, yes, I think there is a version where we could make something like Ned's, but not call it Ned's, and then we wouldn't be in a copyright issue. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see how things
love
play
working
out.
with you guys. I could see.
I agree. I
could see something.
completely
Because
see it.
I wouldn't want us to miss the chemistry and the opportunity to share with our fans.
I agree.
Some great
agree.
content.
What would be our dream next project together? And they said it doesn't have to be the reboot. If you say that, that's fine. But they were kind of asking like what genre or what would be the thing that we could do together next. And in my head, it would be really fun to make like a modern comedy movie. That's one of those comedies, for me, I think it would be really fun to do something, one of those comedies that's kind of grounded in reality. Like it's funny, there's funny bits, but there's also like a natural like realism to it. Us as adults going through some adventure, some like life emotional process adventure that's like funny, sweet. I that would be fun to me.
I completely agree, and I totally agree with Daniel. I think working, like talking with you guys, and obviously is great, and like working with you at this capacity, but like that ability to really be behind characters and connecting again.
It would be cool.
It's, I don't know, just in character skins and bodies, like without us, because that shit is still there, whatever it is. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, you got something you'd like to do?
Anything fun, man. I love having fun with you guys, and that is generally going to be comedy. Can we take it somewhere else, do some drama for sure? Could we do like a horror? Yeah, Lindsey and I kind of did a horror movie project recently. But yeah, man, any comedy, man. Because I just love seeing you guys have fun as much as I enjoy creating.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah, we'll see. This whole like vortex of this podcast that we're doing, we'll see what kind of comes of this, what spins out of this, and like we really like being around each other. So yeah, at a certain point, I feel like one of us is gonna have an idea that's like, hey, why don't we try this? You know, I don't know. We'll see.
Thank you guys so much for watching this clip from the Ned's Declassified Podcast Survival Guide. If you want the full episode, go on over to the Ned's Pod. All right, check out our YouTube channel, and you know what? Support our Patreon, okay? There's going to be a link in the description for that too, both the YouTube and the Patreon. Dude, thank you guys so much for tuning in. See ya.